Good morning. Thank you for joining us. Today I'm joined by Drs. Walensky and Fauci. The cases of COVID-19 are once again on the rise. Dr. Walensky will highlight the public health consequences and strong public health recommendations for the next few weeks. In the meantime, we are vaccinating the country as quickly as humanly possible, now averaging 2.7 million vaccinations over the last 7 days. Yesterday, the U.S. reported 3.28 million vaccinations. This is significant progress toward the president's now doubled vaccination goal of 200 million shots in his first 100 days in office, and toward our ultimate goal of getting all Americans vaccinated as equitably and efficiently as possible. As we said on Friday, vaccine manufacturers report to us that they remain on track to meet their targets by the end of the month. And Moderna announced that it had released its 100 millionth dose this morning. As of today, 73% of seniors have now received their first dose, and 36%, more than 1 in 3 adults, have received their first dose. That's 36% of adults. Overall, now more than 50 million Americans, approaching 1 in 5 adults, are fully vaccinated. The effort is an immensely complex endeavor, and pulling it off requires tens of thousands of people doing their part. And we are grateful to everybody on the front lines of this pandemic. This is good news. We're headed in the right direction, but we can't slow down. Millions remain unvaccinated and at risk. We need to keep increasing vaccine supply, the number of vaccinators in the field, and adding more safe and convenient places for Americans to get vaccinated, especially as more states begin to open vaccine eligibility to all adults. Now today, as part of this ongoing effort to help meet the president's goal of 200 million shots in his first 100 days, we're announcing 2 new federally run mass vaccination sites. The first is at America's Center Convention Complex in St. Louis, Missouri. And the second is at Roosevelt High School in Gary, Indiana. Soon, local residents will be able to get a shot at both of these sites, and together, they will be capable of administering 6,000 shots per day. We now have 21 operational sites and have already administered a combined 1.7 million shots. These sites are run by the federal government in close partnership with state and local officials, and they are placed in communities with high risk, according to CDC's Social Vulnerability Index, with a direct goal of ensuring we're equitably distributing vaccines and reaching communities that have been hurt the most by the pandemic. Before I turn it over to Dr. Walensky, I want to close by reiterating what the President said last Thursday. Help is here and hope is around the corner. But we're not there yet, as Dr. Walensky will report. The worst thing we could do now would be to let up. We cannot get complacent. We cannot let our guard down. It's imperative for us to stick to the science and follow public health guidance. That means continuing to wear masks. Masks save lives. It means continuing to socially distance. Socially distancing saves lives. And it means getting vaccinated when it's your turn. Because getting vaccinated saves lives. Not just your own, but your family and friends and neighbors too.